Okay, so the driver's intro appears to have not wanted to cooperate, so I guess we'll just jump straight into things. Welcome back to GFRL Round 2. We are here at Zandvoort today, but on the reverse layout, the first ever reverse layout race in this league's history. We are very excited to be here, as now drivers begin to start their out laps, and we will get things underway. Apologies for the technical difficulties with the introduction, but we are going. As now we see Blackberry on the lap. Oh, appears someone has retired from the session already. I believe Wojtek has crashed. That is not good at all. We shall see what happened as we look at Ruby's on board up and Wojtek's car disappears. What happened there, I wonder? I believe we have a couple people on flying laps finally. I believe Exotic is going first. Yep, he's already through there. Blackberry, Jamie Dodger, Alex, and Christian Bach are also on laps, but I believe it will be Exotic going first. Wow, he is very far ahead of everyone else. I don't know how he got out the pit lane that quick even. Must have flown on his outlap as we see a bit of a twitch there. So now he's going to come around the final corner, which is actually the first corner in real life. DRS. And he'll put a lap time of 111.6 down. Not too shabby, as now I believe it'll be David. Oh, nope. It's Alex who goes 2 seconds quicker, or 1.9 to be exact. 109.6 from him. So now I believe next up will be Jamie Dodger. And he set to 110.9, so only 3/10 off. It's not too bad either. Blackberry goes even quicker, 110.8, only 2/10 off. Christian Bach also gets in a time of 111.2, but Gabri goes quicker than Alex. That was not expected. A 109.5 for him, a 10th quicker. Wow. That was not expected. I believe Bowen has just jumped into the mix and gone P4 with a 110.9. So now, yellow flags. I believe some people are queuing up to start their laps. Oh, into the pit lane there. Ruby goes P8 with a 113. I don't think that's his best lap, and I don't know what he's actually using to drive right now. He said he had wheel issues. He might have plugged in his controller, which will mean he is going to sacrifice some lap time. All for the greater good of racing, as Sean, after some issues with the lobby last weekend, returns. We will see. Oh, is that a crash? I believe it is. We will go on board to try to find the Red Bull of Sean's. We'll see. Oh yeah, he's been that. That car is gone. Reported rain in 10, as now in the team chats there is a big talk about the strategy, play, and all of the tire selections and things like that, as everyone's going to probably try to get a lap in right now. As Wojtek reports, his car wasn't steering. He had the force feedback issue again. I believe this is Sean's lap. Gabby's still holding. I believe they've gone even quicker, actually. I don't remember them having 109s. I think while I was gone, they set even quicker laps. 109.5. That I might be delusional. I might very well be delusional. You know what? Let me check back the stream. I think I might be delusional. Oh yeah, I've got mental health issues. What's going on, man? They had 109s the entire time. That's slightly embarrassing. I don't think Bowen was P3, though. I think he's improved his lap. Again, gone ahead of Blackberry. Speaking of Blackberry, he's coming out of the pit lane. He will be setting an out lap. Exotic must hope that his P7 stands, as long as Ruby and Pinky keep themselves behind him. Hopefully they can go quicker for their sake. So I think I saw Christian Bach, yep, getting a bit loose behind Pinky. So now we see him fly up the hill. He's actually on a flying lap right now. First lap appears to have been some sort of very odd banker lap. So now he will fly in to the banked curve, going the opposite way. It's probably one of my favorite turns on this entire circuit, going the right way, but going the wrong way, it's a bit more interesting. I don't like it as much. But Pinky will come to the line nevertheless, and he will set a 110, or no, 110.9 to go P6. So Zodic's P7 was not safe. As a matter of fact, I believe he's lost even more time. Yeah, he lost time to Sean as well, who went fourth with a 110.6. Very impressive. So now Exotic is in ninth. Only ahead of Ruby. Apologies, I need to turn the game audio up a little bit. It's a bit quiet. Alright, let's test it now. I believe Blackberry's on another lap. Yes, he is. So let's see where this goes. He's around halfway through his lap currently. I believe the audio situation is sorted, so we will just get fully back to focused on the action. So now Blackberry is going to come around the final corner. The driver who, despite only being in 2 races, has been contracted to 3 teams so far, goes P3 for Ferrari, a 110.080. Very impressive, about 4/10 off of Alex's lap and half a second off of Gabri, who's about to set it up. Oh wow, 109.361. He is on. He's on something else for sure. Just outpacing everyone across one lap. But can Alex do something about it? He's on an out lap. If the caution flags go away, we could potentially see how long's left. 8 minutes and 11 seconds, so quite a bit of time. But you can also see the Los Pollos Alejandros billboards, as we've gotten some technological advances, and now we have custom sponsor boards around the circuit. And you can see several brandings of certain GFRL themed logos, memes, many esports things, lots of nice details that we have now added into the game, including the Gmail logo. So yes, we are very glad to have all these if you haven't noticed them already. As I believe, let's see what the lap was. Oh, well, we're going to see what the lap is. I forgot that he was on an out lap. What is TGF, someone asked. Well, pretty sure that's a troll account, but for those who don't know, it is the old esports league that the old leader GFRL Ruby founded, which went on for a good amount of time before sadly closing down. But it is still lives on in spirit, as we're actually about to go through that section right now. So now we see Alex just flying through the windy bit there as he now goes into the banked corner of, I don't even know what the turns are in reverse. There's probably some added turns of some sort. So now is that Gabri coming into the pit lane? It is. But back to his right now, he will see Alex come through to set a 109.293. He comes back. The underdog story is over. Alex has, for now, put Gabri's pole position hopes to rest, as he now takes the top spot off of the Italian. Oh! That's a crash from Bowen. Oh, wow. Caught that one on camera. And he has lost a good portion of his front wing on what I'd hope would be a flying lap. And he will now retire into the pit lane to get a new front wing and come back out. And is that... somebody's jumped some spots. I don't know who. I missed it. But Pinky, I believe, is on an in lap because this lap looks like it might not be too quick. No, he's finishing the lap out. I think I was wrong. The Delta lied to me. Trust me, Pinky. I know I might be your boss, but I think you're quick. Don't worry. Oh yeah. Well, no, I wasn't wrong. It was definitely definitely wasn't the best lap. Probably a spin or two in there. A spin or two, and he's still only 3 seconds off the pace. That's how good he is. As now Sean setting a lap, but I don't think this is main lap. Oh, is that rain? I believe yes. There it's showering. The showers have begun. Soon enough, there will be no more cars driving. And I wonder if Sean has just decided it's not worth it. P5 is nice enough. I shall call it into the pit lane and not risk any damage to the car. Because this is, yeah, you can see that hopefully you can see these small droplets on the camera, as I believe Christian Bach might be struggling on new softs, which he's probably trying to heat up, which he might not be able to because the rain is not helping. Now, yes, you can see that car just slightly get a little bit unsettled through there. Probably the driver doesn't fit. Oh, no! Oh, he's taking his time. He's hitting the Los Pollos Alejandro's pitboard. Oh, and he's about to lose it. He better not hit anybody. That would be very bad if he hit somebody. He'd invalidate the lap. He would surely get a couple penalty points, as Alex sees no point in continuing on. He happily presses the retire from session button in the main menu, and he calls it a qualifying session. And I believe this will be your final order, as most of these drivers are finding it too difficult to improve. I believe Christian Bach is trying to improve, though. Let's just go on board with him and look at this lap. I mean, it doesn't look too shabby so far, but there's a McLaren coming up. Oh, wow, that's got to be distracting. That has got to be distracting, as poor Ruby has lost himself in the middle of the track. Go back to Christian Bach. That is Sean. He's going off. I think he's trying to do something with it, and I think Christian Bach has pulled off. He realizes everybody is going red right now. There's no way around it. Gabri is retired. He's given up the chase. There's no beating it today, as DeVito is trying his best to improve. He currently has a 113.3, which is better than what he said he was setting in practice. So big up to him for improving his time. Hopefully he can compete even more in the race. As I believe that is a Red Bull stuck. Yep, Sean is struggling out there. Everybody is. Only a few cars left on track right now. Maybe just getting some wet weather practice in. There's about 2 minutes left. And he's just having some fun out there. It's a skating rink to him. Oh, and what a way to go out. What a banger that was, as he crashes the car. It's Christian Bach, and I believe it is Blackberry. Blackberry's trying to set an outlap, and I think he's also just having some fun out there. They're all having some fun. What Sean is doing is really smart, but also really dangerous. You're asking now, everybody listening, all drivers retire from the session so we can get on with the race. Potentially make everyone's day last a bit less. I believe some people are actually trying to set actual lap times, but Bowen's not going to get to the... Actually, Bowen could very well get to the track in time. I forgot it's not like iRacing. Wojtek is currently racing on burnt chicken and burnt sausages, he says. I think you're prone to some potential gassy situations and mistakes if you try to race on that diet. Now Blackberry just trying to improve. He needs about 19 thousandths, under 200ths, to go catch Bowen's lap time, and I think he just really wants to find that little bit of time. You can see the dedication and the desire to improve when you see someone try to set a lap in these conditions. As I believe he is 2/10 down currently, and let's watch him from the onboard as he comes around the section, probably distracted, thinking who the hell is Alejandro and why does he have a Los Pollos billboard. But now as he goes up the hill instead of down it, flat out. Actually, probably not in these conditions. Yeah, 7/10 down, that's over. Now he's going to get through there. Honestly, it's not too bad of a practice, as Bowen apparently to counter the move of Blackberry, he's trying to set a flying lap in return, but I believe this is going to be a couple tenths off. And yeah, 111.5. It's not there. The grip isn't there. Nothing's there. It's over. Everyone's trying to set these laps as Ruby has gone off again, and he has lost the front wing of the car. Fortunately, he has lost that front wing. He's just letting people through. Now Bowen coming through, and I mean, yeah, he's weaving. It's over. No need. Everybody's finished except him currently. So he's probably gonna finish it off spectacularly. Nope, he's actually gonna finish the lap. Impressive. Oh, no, there we go. There's the crash that I was waiting for. Apparently there's a new chat message someone has told me about. Someone said, hello, reasonable. The track is a Croatian assassination plot against my life, hence why I crashed. That's one conspiracy theory. I'd assume that's Sean's account, since he crashed. I wouldn't disagree with him about this track. It's interesting. I don't get. I mean, I guess they chose this one probably because it's got viable pit entries and exits in reverse, but it's kind of buns, as they would say. So yes, this is your order. Alex first, Gabri second, Bowen third, Blackberry second. Or no, Blackberry fourth. Why did I say second? Sean fifth, and yeah, I bottled that. Oops. Anyways, we're about to get into the race. Let's hope I don't disconnect this time like I did last weekend, and stay tuned. Oh yeah, we're here. We now wait for all hell to unfold in the first corner. As you can see, the GFRL logo on the pit line there. And Los Pollos Alejandros and the GFRL thing up in the private corporate seating area. Now the lights are all turning on. There's 5 of them on. And the lights are off. And we're away here in Zandvoort. As I believe Alex has gotten a pretty good start. Yep, he's cleared Gabri fully. As Bowen behind them now goes wheel to wheel with Gabri. As we go through turn 1. Oh, there's a crash. There is an accident. Davido has crashed. He's been hit by somebody, I believe. And driving someone erratically under virtual safety car. As there's not a safety car yet. However, that looked like 2 people got caught up, put in the outside wall as they just couldn't avoid each other's tires. And now the field is neutralized for now. Davido will have to pit for a new wing. I believe Zodok might also be missing a part of his car. Is he? Yeah, he's missing both. Is that both end plates? He's missing both end plates of his car. He's been hit on all sides. That is an interesting one, for sure. As some overtaking going on. What's going on here? So soon things will resume. There's no safety car. It's just a VSC for the imaginary stewards to pick up the damage. As surprisingly, nobody DNFs in the first corner. The flat-out banked downhill turn doesn't take anyone out, although there is damage at the back of the pack. As now we resume racing, and is that another incident? I don't think so. Oh, but we do see these 2 going side by side. Blackberry and Sean, the Ferrari and the Red Bull. And as we see them now, and Blackberry has cleared Sean. He is into 5th. And I believe Wojtek has spun. Wojtek has, in fact, spun. And he will now have to get his way back into this race. Oh, speeding in the pit lane for Davido. That's not good for him, as Zodok also pits. Wojtek already back into 11th. Oh, Blackberry! Blackberry, and that is a safety car, I believe. So Blackberry has crashed. And there is a safety car. I was viewing the people on pit road, and suddenly it says Blackberry is retired from the session, and that is his car in the middle of the road with a right rear tire, or left front tire, just gone. Broken into smithereens. As now there is a full core safety car, even though the game is claiming there's only a caution in Sector 1. Davido arguing he had nowhere to go. Blackberry saying he had a bad line on the straight. That you aren't meant to turn. Pinky said that. Kind words from the Northern Irishman to the, I'd assume, Englishman. As now Bowen pits. I wonder if he had damage. For now, others are staying out, other than Sean, who has chose to box. What tires will they put on? I'd assume hards. Well, Sean is taking off hards and getting a new front wing. Bowen's also getting a new front wing. Maybe they were involved in the crash with Blackberry. It's not crazy to say that, as Sean has gone on some more hards and Bowen has gone on some mediums. Let's see what the tires were there. Davido went to hards and Zodok went to hards when they changed, or when they boxed on lap 1. These 2 have boxed on lap 2, and actually both of them are on mediums. The game has a visual glitch there. But anyways, Bowen stays on mediums. Sean switches to hards. Potentially going to the end here. Same thing a certain Ruby did back in Season 2 in Brazil. Led almost every lap, and then got caught out on the final straight. Will we see a lap 36 here today? It's much more difficult here. On regular Zandvoort, it's much more possible because the run to the finish line is very long with the banked corner. But here you come out that final turn at Tarzan Bocht, and there's not much till the start-finish line. So I don't think it would be as possible here. The run is just much harder to get unless you pull the switchback. Now we will wait for the safety car to come in. Oh, that's a spin! Jamie having some fun there, but he has lost control of his car whilst having some fun in the banked corner. I believe turn 8 or 9 maybe. But that is not, actually it's probably not turn 8 or 9, but nevertheless that was not what he needed. Will he be allowed to have those positions back, or will the game put him in P8? I think the game has put him in P8. Very unfortunate. He had a very good position before that, and he's just lost it all. Right there. Hopefully the safety car can come in this lap, because the whole pack is about to be rejoined. We just need Wojtek, Davido, and Zodek to catch up. Apparently Phantom arguing that Davido got an incredible start because traction controls OP and then put Wojtek into the wall. And then telling Jamie you can't park there. I wasn't looking, that'll teach me, Jamie has said. That's yeah. You will learn that way. It is true. He's right. Let's add that to the words of wisdom. The safety car is in this lap. We will get to race again. Oh, and Davido claiming that he got pushed into the wall. You got pushed into me and we crashed. Yeah, so I don't even know if it was Davido's fault. As now, we're about to resume. It's all about when Alex wants to go, and it's now. He's chosen to go very early, before the final corner even, and it's a somewhat hefty braking zone. So that's actually very interesting, but I mean, he's using it to his advantage. He's good in the corners, he's good everywhere, and he has used it to get 7/10 ahead of Gabri before we've even crossed the line to start the first lap after the safety car, as once again, the game's timing tower is working wonders by letting the caution flag stay up when there are no yellow flags, because we've all just resumed racing. As now, is that a move being sent back there? Oh! Ruby sends it very deep, as these differently profiled corners going backwards are potentially catching out some drivers who have not practiced as much and have not learned the layout. As now, Jamie trying to get his positions back already by racing with Ruby as they go wheel to wheel here. Jamie trying to go around the outside, and that's a very nice move from him as Ruby now tries to defend from the outside of Sean, as Sean backs out but then cuts under to go under Ruby. Oh! Oh no! Jamie has spun, and Ruby has been collected in the process, and both of their front wings are broken. That is unfortunate, as now through these these corners. Oh no! The Ferrari of Davido is in the wall, and he's out. He has tried to go around the outside of, I think, the two Haas cars, and he has ended up understeering right into a concrete barrier. Now, if this was in real life, that would have to hurt. But thankfully for him, it's not. But we will get another safety car for that. And the two Ferraris are the only two cars to be out so far, as Gabri, who knows that he does not have the pace of Alex, stays out for track position. And so does Pinky, who's now in second. So does Phantom and Bowen. They also stay out. So does Sean. I believe the people who pit were Alex, Christian Bach, Jamie, who needed it, and Ruby, who needed it. As that was a very unfortunate crash, but we were lucky to catch it on the cameras. Yep, this is Edwin has said this is the last time we're racing in reverse Zandvoort, which I stand by. There are still 30 laps of this race left, still around more than half an hour of racing to do. It's probably going to end up turning into about 45 minutes with the safety cars. Sean saying he loves this track, taking the most he can, taking the positive outlook, enjoying all the chaos and the fact that he's gone up to 5th. So, props to him. He actually was 5th. He's retained his position. Zodek, despite having that incident on lap 1, is in 6th. So, very good from him. Climbing back, as now Alex will be in 8th. He'll have to get the way through what so far has been a very dirty pack. So, or not dirty, but just not, let's say, not clean. Some unfortunate incidents going on there on this new circuit. So, let's hope for anybody's sakes, no more incidents, just clean racing. I'm definitely not praying for another crash because the entertainment from it is very, there's a lot of entertainment from it. Some of the walls really look like racetrack, DeVito has said. For anyone now on the hards, that first restart, they were absolutely abysmal. No tempo, no grip, no pace, Phantom has said. DeVito got good temps into them. I'm not going to try to find out how that's happened. I'm just not, like, you have to think sometimes, but if I think, my brain will explode, so I'm not going to try. Jamie apologized to Ruby, saying nice battle. That was a very nice overtake before he unfortunately spun and then ate Ruby's front wing and took off his own. Luckily, Sean, who I believe was right behind that, avoided, and that would have been really unfortunate because he tried to go around the outside of Ruby, but then backed off. If he'd stayed on the outside, he would have hit Jamie's side pod and probably been out of the race. Oh! That's not like he is... I mean, stick drift? I mean, that was... I thought he was going to go into the wall for a second. That was concerning. Hopefully he does not go into the grass. When we were at racing speeds, as now Gabri gets to dictate the pace. A very good qualifying session from him. And composure throughout the first 7 laps of this race has let him be able to take the second restart of the race in the lead. As now he goes, but he's predicted it very badly. Pinky's gone before he has, and now Pinky will be looking to make a move into turn 1 as he tries to go on the inside. That doesn't work. He goes on the outside. Doesn't work as now, oh wow, and he's going to go for it into turn 2. But he cannot get it done. Gabriel breaks him, and now Bowen is going on his inside. But Bowen backs off, but Pinky goes deep, and now Bowen has an easy run into there, as now he's got to give Pinky space, but he now doesn't because he's fully ahead. No need to give him space, but Phantom now going for the position. Pinky dropping like a fly now. And Phantom doesn't get the move done yet, but he will be looking to as Alex already back into 6th place, trying to go past Zodic. And yep, he's got that one done. Very good restart from Alex. Very impressive campaign so far through the first race and a quarter. Oh, but he's in the grass there. Exotic will be all over him because of that. As now we go up the hill and into what basically is the DRS straight, but no DRS. As now, will Alex be looking to make a move into this corner? No, but he's all over Sean. Oh, he's going to go around the outside. That is very bold if he can get it done. Wow. Oh, almost a bit of contact there after, but amazing from him. Around the outside. Oh, as now Christian Bach tries to go around Sean, but that is not working for him today. As DRS will be enabled, Gabri sets the fastest lap of the race. Only the second lap it recorded at true racing speeds. And he's gone far out into the lead as Bowen in pursuit. Pinky's pulled away from Phantom. Alex, though, not letting Phantom rest at all, and he will not be letting anyone rest anytime soon. As now Sean keeping Christian Bach at bay. Exotic right behind that, and right behind that, Exotic's teammate Jamie Dodger in the hats. And then Ruby and Wojtek, the two friends, a bit behind that. As now, yep, on the straight in the DRS zone, Alex has gotten past Phantom. His journey continues, a man on the mission. As now he will catch Pinky, who has now gotten isolated from the front two. This corner up here can be a bit tricky. We see a bunch of people running off into the grass a little bit, and obviously DeVito hit the wall. So now we see this beautiful camera shot of them just flying into that banked corner. As now Christian Bach goes ahead of Jamie Dodger, the defending champ, struggling out there as he's now fallen to 9th. Oh, that's just the yellow flag doing its stuff again. As now Alex going alongside Pinky and going ahead of Pinky. He's got it figured out, but now Pinky coming back at him using what I'd assume would be some battery. Yep, he is. Tries to go down his inside, but he can't get it done. I believe there's some recharging going on from Alex as well. Oh, a bit loose there. Bowen is catching up to him, in fact. Bowen could make a move for the race lead. Soon enough. Alex now about 2.5 seconds behind those two. So now Bowen will be looking to set up a move here on the pit straight. On the reverse Zandvoort layout. DRS is engaged as he now is flying towards Gabri. Look at this. Alex sets the fastest lap, but at the front, here comes Bowen for the lead of the race, and he can't get it done, but he will stay hot on Gabri's heel. Oh, he's in the grass. He's gotten a bit overambitious there. Now Christian Bach ahead of Zodek. He's moving much quicker than the two Hasses, and the two Hasses are not going alongside. And Jamie has no issues getting past Zodek. Another overtake in this race. Pretty entertaining once the chaos settled down. Now Wojtek and Ruby go alongside. Longtime racers all the way back in Season 1. Now race each other in Season 10 on reverse Zandvoort. As now Alex has gotten past Bowen, but will Bowen try to make a move into this banked corner? No, he will not. In the process, though, Bowen has held off Alex, and now Gabri is 2.8 seconds ahead, which actually makes me wonder. I wonder if, oh yeah, the grass. I forgot about that. Maybe another mistake after that as well. As now Ruby and Wojtek giving us some good action through the final corner. Oh, he's gone almost into the back of Ruby there. As I believe there's actually a move going on. Bowen, oh, he's staying close to, he's gone wide there again. He's got to watch out. Maybe he'll get a track limit strike there if he's not careful. As now we go back to here. Wojtek on the outside. Oh! Very close as we cut away to the wrong car. But now Wojtek gets the move done. Not too bad from him. Now they will continue to race each other. Improving on the picking up on what the other one's putting down. Oh, and I think Wojtek is spun while we've looked away for a moment. He's now 8 seconds behind Ruby. Very unfortunate. Bowen's actually stayed pretty close to Alex. I mean, that's impressive. However, they're both setting off after Gabber, who's putting pretty strong pace up as well. Pinky behind, just keeping Phantom at bay, the former two teammates in Season 6. We're on lap 13 of 36. Race obviously still going on. Oh, Bowen! That curb won't help you, my friend. Oh, and Wojtek speeds in the pit lane, gets a 10-second penalty. Wonder if he's calling it a day. He's calling it a day. That is it for him. Only 10 remain. 13 started. Wojtek has left the session. Oh, yes. Appears we will now get some guests. Okay. So we are now all here, and we have two people joining us now. Davido and Wojtek, who have both retired from this race. I think Davido will be joining me fully for the rest of this race, and Wojtek is just here for a mid-race interview, unless he wants to stay longer. So Wojtek, what happened exactly?
I don't know. The hardware dog shit.
Oh.
And I also kind of wanted to go because I was not enjoying it. And I got a penalty. If I didn't get the penalty for speeding in the pits, I would have probably went on with the race. But I think that if I went on with the penalty, I would have been lapped, but in few laps. So I just thought I will rather retire, get a beer, and enjoy the rest of my night.
Fair enough then. Enjoy that beer and have America in mind, since it's the 4th of July.
Thank you. Happy 4th of July. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Or do you have any more questions?
No, I don't think so, unless...
I don't know. Nothing happened much. I crashed lap 1 in the quali, so there's nothing to ask me there, so bye-bye.
Bye-bye. As now we continue with the racing. Alex on the back of Gabri now. He's caught up. How do I have so much free time off of work? Oh, hello, name redacted. How do I get so much time off of work? I don't have a job. Or, well, I do, but, part-time. Summer job. So, yeah. Also, 4th of July holiday. Nobody's working. Pinky now holding up a bit of a train while we were gone. Sean overtook Phantom, and now it's these three all racing together. This is going to get interesting. Davido, are you able to talk?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay, good. I believe they can hear you. Let me test, though. Alright, let me turn you up a bit, and then we will be all set. Okay, I think that's good. Wait, speak.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can, in fact. That is very good.
Gabriel's going for a pit stop.
Oh, he has. Oh, wow. Okay, back to the action. We have seen a pit stop happen as now Gabri falls down all the way to, I believe it'll be 7th before it's over with Pinky pits as well from that 3rd place spot. As now, this is let Alex take full control of the race out in front on 11 lap old hards. He's 4 seconds ahead of Bowen, who's on 14 lap old mediums. Oh, was that someone off the track? I don't think so. I thought I saw Exotic off the track, but
he does have quite a bit of dirt on his car.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's taken a couple scratches today on lap 1 with you, actually, Davido. What happened to you? What did you see there?
Yeah, well, I actually had a great start. I overtook both McLarens, and I head into turn 1, and I just find myself in the wall. I only broke my front wing, so luckily I was able to continue on.
Yeah, I was shocked that nobody actually... I'm surprised nobody's race ended there at turn 1 on lap 1. Pretty shocking.
No, that was really surprising. It could have very well.
Yep, and only a virtual safety car as well, as now Bowen heads into the pit lane to get off of those mediums. They are probably screaming for help, as now he will put on the hard tire.
Probably preventing the undercut from Pinky.
Oh! Alex spun! Alex spun! He spun at the exit of turn 2, and now Sean is right on his gearbox. We missed it because Bowen was in the pit lane, but he has spun the first real mistake. First time he spun around in these two races. He retains the lead, but now the gap is gone.
Yeah.
But now this is all caught back up. Phantom, actually, while we were adjusting the audio, he had lost the DRS gap to Sean, but I guess he's gained it back as Sean goes really wide there, and Phantom has a really good run. He might try to go around the outside, or he'll choose the inside. He's primed for a move, though. Will he go late on the brakes here? No, not late enough. But he gets a good switchback on him. he uses a different line through the banked corner. And now as we head through the final turn, DRS will be enabled for Phantom. Sean has lost the DRS. That battle ended quickly, as now Alex will try to get the gap going again. Yes?
There he goes.
Good move, but Sean might try to go back on
Oh.
the inside. Nope, doesn't have it.
Couldn't make it.
Oh,
No.
I think Gabri's racing somebody. Yep. Zodic, the 15-lap younger hards, are definitely doing him some favors. As he gets past there, Pinky a bit behind everyone else. I wonder. No, I think that's actually accurate. That's how far away they were from each other when they all boxed. So now you have to wonder, when will Alex come in? And
Yeah, well, I mean, his tires are only 13 laps old, so he could continue on for a little longer.
I guess a good way to gauge how long he'll go would be to see when people like Phantom, Sean, Exotic, when they all box. Because if they box soon,
Yeah.
that means there's only a couple laps left for Alex. And also a reminder, he spun. And I think those guys were around 8 seconds behind him. And now they were on his gearbox. So he's lost precious time to Gabri. I mean, you'll just have to hope he hasn't lost too much. I think the actual gap right now, let's look at it from the leader. It is 9 seconds to Gabri, 10. So yeah, he's lost a lot of time there. There's no way the pit lane, and Gabri's setting fastest laps as well. He's gaining on Sean. So yeah, this is going to be interesting for Alex. Or no, he's not gaining on Sean, he's gaining on Alex. So it'll be interesting to see how the race pans out and to see if that spin costs Alex a victory.
He's also gaining on Sean and Phantom at the same time, and Phantom, especially with the old tires, might consider coming in soon.
Yep.
Or he's gonna lose position.
Yep, he's undercut threat from plenty of people, so that is also a problem. Go back to the interval. Now, I imagine this turn right here also gets pretty difficult as you get on older tires. You know, it's flat out, it's uphill. It can begin to become a challenge on the older tires. You might lose control, you might understeer off. Something could happen similar to what happened to you, where you went into the concrete wall.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. So did you just couldn't keep it on track?
It was like the second corner of the track that you take flat out.
Yep.
And oh, he spins.
Who? Who spun?
Sean spins.
Oh,
Phantom
Sean.
tries to
Oh, you're right.
overtake and he hits Sean.
Oh, I missed that. I probably should have been looking at that action. My camera work is not the best right now, and I apologize. We will make sure to stay on the action and look at the gaps.
Back of him, and he's got DRS.
Christian Bach, quick driver. Did well last time out. Almost had a podium, but at the final corner, after overtaking Pinky, who had stayed out on hard tires almost the entire race, he went wide at the final chicane and picked up a third warning, and he cuts the corner there. Speaking of warnings, that was close. He just turned in too early for that corner. I think Bowen and Zodica Racing. Bowen's gotten past the younger tires, proving to be pretty helpful. As I believe Phantom's about to start his 21st lap on these tires, and yellow flag. I think Ruby's gone off, but I think Pinky might have also had a moment. Yep, it is Ruby. A big. We must.
Sean
Yes.
DRS again.
Oh, he does. Let's look at this. I think Phantom's just trying to cut to the inside, but he doesn't have it. He's so much slower. His car just does not have the speed. He's in 7th gear. I wonder what he was doing there. He lost a lot of time. It looked like he wasn't actually going full throttle. That was interesting. That's now. Oh wow! Look at the way they all throw the car into the corner. You can hear the tires screeching. As I believe Pinky.
And we just look at the gap that Alex has managed to build. 4
Yep.
seconds already.
4 seconds already.
Crazy.
He is very quick. Now also, I want to take a moment to thank Ruby. All the sponsor boards you see today on the circuit, on the stream, are made by him. He came up with all these ideas and worked to mod them into the game. So let's take a moment to thank him for that.
Thank Edwin as well, as he's just posted all of the stream thumbnails.
Yes, he has. Thank you to him as well. Some very good stuff.
Gabriel is gaining on his teammate. He's now gotten himself within a second.
Oh wow.
And now going
no.
to the final turn.
Gabri.
Oh, he's already
Yeah.
made the overtake.
Oh, yep, he has. I thought Christian Bach went into the pit lane. He just already made the pass. Team orders there,
Yeah.
maybe? I think team orders, potentially. Christian
Could have very well
understands.
been,
His tires are 11 laps
Christian-
older. He must
Yeah.
give the position.
And now Jamie's the next one to go and try and get past Christian.
Wait. Gabri has gained 3 seconds on Alex.
Oh wow.
Gabri has a pit stop advantage on Alex, practically. He's 6
Oh.
seconds behind, 6.5 seconds, and he's gaining constantly. He's quicker on the younger tires. And there's 13 laps left in this race. I guess the question would be, will Alex try to stick these out to the end? There's no way. The tires will be 30 laps old. Gabri will catch him. What would you do if you were Alex right now?
What did you say?
What would you do if you were Alex right now?
Oh well, that's a difficult question.
If I was Alex, I would box as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Put on
because
softs.
He is very quick when he's on fresh tires, so he could probably catch up to Gabriel before the race ends.
It's true, and
But then
Phantom
he
is pit.
must-
Oh, he sped in the pit lane! No! And that is his
Jamie.
race over.
Oh, that sucks. He could have been. He was a podium contender, I
Yep,
think.
for sure. Oh, Jamie!
Oh, as Jamie goes off.
Oh, is that going to be a safety car? It could be. There's definitely damage to that car. There's no way there isn't, as he's gone
Yeah,
a
at least
wheel.
his front wing.
Dips a wheel in the gravel going into turn 2, and car does not like that at all. And he's not lost too much. He's only lost an end plate and a couple of those main frame body parts of that front wing.
He's gonna be forced to make a pit stop now, when
Oh.
at least he will get off those 18 lap old tires.
That's true. Now, so it appears 22 laps might be the threshold for the tires. Let's see what Sean thinks, as he's now actually lost a position to Gabri while we weren't looking. The gap's now 5 seconds. Alex should be starting to think about how can I catch, or will I just stick it out to the end and accept P2? Because there's no way unless he somehow like becomes a tire whisperer and just manages to like have some serious like put some life into the tires at the end and wait for Gabri to waste his tires. But Christian Bach has boxed after 18 laps on his hards. Sean actually keeping with Gabri right now.
Phantom is trying to make the most. Oh, Pinky goes off.
Oh, is he crashed as well? He's crashed with Jamie. I think
Yeah.
they've both gone off in the same area. As now, I think Zorek has just lost a position to Phantom as Christian Bach comes out of the pit lane. So Phantom back up to P5. Yes.
As Jamie has not made a pit stop, he's continuing without his end plate.
Oh wow.
He's gonna finish his race with a broken front wing.
Staying out there, being stubborn, just not wanting to come in again, seeing what he can salvage. Hopefully, he's hoping maybe he can stand in front of Ruby. I don't think he can.
Phantom thought his race was ruined with that pit stop, but he has still managed to make himself back up to P5 with a bunch of crashes back there.
He's got serious pace. I mean, it's a shame that it didn't look like he was over the limit by that much either, which is just a shame. As now Gabri is only 4.4 seconds behind Alex, and it was 4.3 in the corner. I think Alex has a setup that has less drag. It's more favored for top speed in the
To be
straight.
fair, Sean is really not letting Gabriel go.
Yep, very good. 23 lap old hards, by the way. Very, very impressive from the Scot. As now Phantom sets the fastest lap on those young medium tires, or new medium tires. I keep
He's
saying
really
young.
gonna try to build the gap to 10 seconds to Christian. It's already 4.7 seconds.
Yeah, he can do it for sure. Exotic finally boxed. He's put that front wing to rest. As now Exotic's gone on the soft tires. It is time for softs. Anybody who boxes anytime soon will be putting on soft tires. As I think Alex really is trying to just extend these things to the end and hold off Gabri, but it will be difficult.
He will be on fast. He's waiting. He waited a long time.
Ruby,
Oh,
safety car.
what is this?
That's changed the entire race. Ruby has crashed. Ruby in sector 1. Hits the wall.
Now Alex, it's really an interesting thing what Alex is gonna do because he does gain time, but he will still end up behind Gabriel.
Yep. It depends on how many people he gets behind as well, because the safety car will
Sean is going into the pit.
Oh, wow.
Sean is making the pit stop.
Sean has the pace as well. He could win this race, you know. He'll catch back up to the other cars. It's worked perfectly.
He has actually gone on to mediums. What an interesting
Oh,
call.
wow, he doesn't want the softs to waste
And
out.
Phantom is boxing as well.
Phantom, he's...
Oh, he's gotta get rid of his penalty.
Wait, you can get rid of your... I thought you can't get rid of the penalty under safety car conditions.
Can.
Apparently you can.
Pinky probably replacing his front wing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you can't serve it under... No, I think you can serve a stop go. You can't serve a drive-through under the safety car. You can serve a stop go.
Yeah. Got that 10 seconds and he just took the opportunity to put on soft tires, which is
Oh, Phantom's gonna have it. It's
Good
all
call.
game on.
what will Alex do as we're heading close to the pit entry.
Look at this, actually. That's very true.
What do you think? Will he make the pit stop?
Oh, wait.
Or will he try to hold on?
You can't serve a penalty. I think it's a glitch in the game. I think you can. I don't think you're allowed in real F1 to serve. Oh, he's boxed.
And
So is
Alex
Gabri.
is making the pit stop.
Bowen into the lead of the race.
End up probably in P5.
Hello.
Oh, and
Oh,
Gabriel
Ruby's
is
joined.
pitting as well.
Yeah, Gabriel pit as well.
Hello.
Hello, Ruby.
Hello there.
Everyone's boxed at this point. It's gonna be. It won't even be a reset. It's gonna be interesting. Sean on 1 lap old mediums is. Oh wait.
Both
Alex has retained. The gap was so large. Alex has retained P4 with the mediums.
I'm throwing my wheel out my window, guys.
Oh, did
Yeah.
it die on you? Is that why you crashed?
No, my old pedal issues from 23. Like, for some reason my throttle saturation reset, and because of that my throttle jumped from like 85 to 100 on the big traction zone, and I spun.
Oh. Technical error for
Into the wall.
Ruby. Unfortunate.
Well, this is gonna be a really interesting end of the race. We got 4 people on fresh medium tires who could all win it.
This will be an interesting finish for sure. Safety car in this lap. Ruby, who do you think will... Let's get a prediction from everyone. Who do we think will win this race?
Phantom.
Phantom, wow. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be Alex.
I'm thinking Alex, but I hope Sean gets it.
I hope somehow Pinky
I
gets
hope
it.
I didn't jinx my teammate.
I hope Pinky gets it. He's my driver. I always hope he wins. I don't show bias, but there's always a hope that he gets the job done. Oh. So now we're about to go. It's all up to Bowen. Is this his first ever season in the league? I believe it is.
Yes, it is.
So in his second ever race, he comes with what I hope will be the final safety car restart, and he has
He
gone
was going to be my teammate.
10 lap old or 11
Christian.
lap old hards. Oh, and the lap car getting in the way of Jamie Dodger. Thankfully he's ghosted though, but I believe there's actually going to be a move between Sean and Christian Bach. No, Christian Bach waits in the wings. As now, actually Bowen is, I don't know what's happened. I think it's due to the lap car, but Bowen is a second ahead of Sean. Now Alex right behind Christian Bach. Oh, Christian Bach going for it! He doesn't get it done there though. As now the whole grid quickly gaining on Bowen. Those tires are not helping him at all. Boxing was probably the choice. Now we watch all the drivers on boards. As now the clouds are getting a bit darker, could we see some rain in the final laps? As now Alex going alongside Christian Bach. He's late into the braking zone, and he gets the move done. Well timed and controlled. Now Gabri right behind his teammate. He needs to get a move done. Oh, look at that. Zodic trying to go make a move on Christian Bach as Christian Bach also let Gabri by. Oh, breaks very leg there. Oh, look at this. They're all together. Everybody is currently in one gigantic pack right now. As now, Alex tries to go around the outside of Sean. Sean showing no love there, forcing him to the outside. As he gets it done for now, but Alex keeps his foot in on the inside. As they go side by side now. Alex gets it done. I wouldn't say there's no problems there, but he's gotten the move done, and now one car to go, and that car, oh! Some battling here between Pinky and Phantom. As now the lap car of Jamie Dodger also getting involved, the defending champion. But now Alex just has to go catch one more car in the next 6 laps. As now Gabri overtakes Sean, as they're still side by side actually. As they now show some respect to each other through that corner. And now, oh! Sean breaks late, hits Gabri. As now up here, I believe Jamie spun, but now Alex just going past Bowen with ease to that corner. Oh. Gabri on the back of Bowen now. He's going to look to make an overtake here. Hopefully for himself, he's got the battery on. Now, he will try to go pass him on the right-hand side. Oh! Bowen breaks very late. He does not want to lose this position now. He's already lost the lead. That was very close between him and Gabri. That's just the front and rear wheels of those two touched. Sean, this is helping Sean, who's catching back up. It's also helping Alex get away. I believe Phantom and Pinky are battling the two old teammates, as now Pinky is ahead through that corner. They're going to keep racing though. Phantom on the old softs needs to get more work done. Christian Bach fell behind those two as well. He fell behind Phantom and Pinky. Oh, while we weren't looking, Bowen did lose that position to Gabri, but he's still in P3, holding strong. Sean looking to make a move though. Maybe Pinky can catch up and get a podium. Also got Sean right behind him, who has some dirt on that outside tire there, the right tire. So now we see Sean trying to go around the outside of Bowen. Is that front wing damage on Sean's car as well? It is. He's missing the left end plate of that front wing. Not good for him. He's losing downforce. It probably explains why Gabri has gained time on him now. Now, Gabri trying to do whatever he can to try to catch Alex, but I don't think it'll happen, as we are about to have only 3 laps to go. It's been a chaotic day here in Zandvoort, in the Netherlands. 3 safety cars, 4 drivers out, 3 due to accidents, 2 of which were involved in collisions, 1 of which had a mechanical failure with his wheel, and another one who called it a day to go drink a beer. Now Gabri's not gaining any time on Alex, I don't believe. keeping it level, if anything. Sean did get in front of Bowen, but Bowen is trying to keep with him, trying to keep with the damaged Red Bull. So hopefully try to get a podium. So he'll now have DRS. The rear wing is open. Pinky, though, trying to catch up in the back. He's got younger, much less worn out tires than Bowen, and the same tires as Sean. This is going to be interesting. So Pinky mission here will be hopefully lap 35, catch Bowen. Lap 36, try to make the move on Sean. That will be his plan here. It's Gabri, 1.7 second gap, 1.6 now. He's probably got a better setup the way he's driving in the corners. 1.5 seconds the gap now. He needs to gain. Now it's 1.6 again. He's going to lose time here because Alex's setup is favored for the straights. He will need to gain around 0.6 on this lap if he wants to challenge with DRS on the final lap. Let's see what happens now. As I believe some batteries being used by Gabri, but Alex has even more DRS. I think he's charging it for that final lap. As now we go back here. Yeah, Bowen basically bump drafting Sean. As now Pinky's right behind. This is going to get very interesting. We've got these three, two of which are hampered, one of which has the car to do it. Pinky in reality, but doesn't have the track position. And this will be one interesting final lap skirmish. As now, Bowen almost hits Sean. As in front, Gabri has gained a few tenths on Alex, but it won't be enough. And Pinky almost loses it. He will need to recover quickly. He has almost all of his battery, much more than the two in front of him. But Phantom's getting close now. Not close enough, I don't think, though, especially not to challenge for the podium. Bowen will give it his all right here on Sean, and maybe an incident will occur on the final lap. We don't know yet, but look at that. Look how close he's getting to him here. So now we ride on board, and this is only 3 tenths were gained on the last lap by Gabri, as now we begin the final lap of the race. Alex looking to make it 2 for 2 here today. He just needs to keep the car out of the wall. As now Bowen is going to look to try to go around the outside or down the inside of Sean. He's right there. He's got to make the move. Oh, he spun! And that's it for him. His car couldn't handle on the outside of the track, and he's lost a position to Phantom as well. That's so unfortunate. Absolute seams here in Zandvoort. But now Pinky making a run towards Sean. Sean's car is very slow. And Pinky almost gets a move done. This is going to be very close. Pinky needs to not lose it through here. I don't think he has a proper setup on. Looks to be struggling with the rear balance quite a bit. So now he's got to hope he can get enough speed through here to launch a move. And I don't think he does. He's used all that battery in that final lap. I think he's almost out. He will look to make one more move here as we go on board. Oh, he certainly can make a lunge if he wants to. There we go down the inside. They're alongside. In front, Alex is going to win the race as we see him now there. Take the checkered flag. But now here, Sean in front of Pinky, but he's going to go alongside. Pinky tries to open up the corner to get alongside him, but no. Alex wins, Gabri second, and with a fantastic skirmish at the end of the race, Sean maintained his podium spot. Pinky in fourth, Phantom fifth, Christian Bach sixth. Bowen lost out to him as well. Tires are probably dying. 19 lap old hards. Props to him, keeping it near the podium for almost the entire race. As Jamie finishes, Zodok, who, while we weren't looking, lost his front wing. Just, wow. Zodok finishes 8th, Jamie Dodger finishes 9th. Insane race. As we see now, Alex on the podium. Gabri complained. Learned how to drive people. We can't have 4 safety cars, 3 of which in the first 6 laps. Wait, no, we only have 3 safety cars.
that you already interviewed me.
That's true. We can get. I'll ask everyone questions though. Anybody wants to get in here?
Yeah, sure, no problem. If that's not going to be case, I can ask some questions too. If it's not a problem, Aubrey.
Okay, if you want to, sure then.
So, what do you think of your team's performance in this race?
Ah, so me already. Well,
Yeah, we'll ask you a
I
question.
think it was excellent job. Well, Gabri had opportunity for win, but I was gonna be say honest. Alex is monster. He what he showed in the Suzuka was masterclass, and the same game he showed absolute class. But Gabri was the different beast today. The consistency he has, there were lots of good overtakes. Also, I will also like to shout out to Christian, which had amazing consistency. As the rookie, he's doing amazing job. He exceeded all my expectations in Suzuka. In this case, it was quite different, but still he made a tremendous job for not DNFing at all and push his car to the finish line.
Yes, and he's actually joined now, Christian. Your team principal is giving you some praise there. Um, Gabriel's now joined. I'm trying to get more people up here. I don't think I have the permissions to. Hopefully someone can give me the role. But now, Gabriel, if you want to unmute yourself, we can ask you some questions about your race. You were near the front for a good bit, and it looked like you were going to win the race before, unfortunately, Ruby had a technical failure on his wheel, and he caused a safety car. So, what do you have to say about that?
I'm just speechless, to be honest. I think I have absolutely everything in the right place to win this race, from the pace to the overtakes to the strategy. I knew Alex pitted way too early in the safety car because I knew I was gonna be seconds a lap faster by staying out on the mediums and pitting on the hards later, and I was just gaining so much, and I was gonna catch up to him eventually. So I knew I I have done everything right and was about to win that, and it's amazing. I just get screwed up on the last laps just like that, and there's nothing I can do. I mean, sure, I did some overtakes on the mediums on the last stint as well, and I was somewhat catching up on Alex, but it was just impossible. Just late safety car completely screwed me up.
Understood. Anybody else up here have any questions for him? Okay, actually, I'll ask one. Um, what did you think of what do you think of the driving standards today in terms of cleanliness? Were you pleased with what you saw or not? In terms of
Well, in terms of cleanliness, I think I had only one or two small contacts, but it's not like I can very much complain about that. Just some small taps that happen during hard, aggressive racing. So yeah, in terms of cleanliness, not really anything to complain about. Just the safety cars, especially having so many in the first laps. That's something I really didn't enjoy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
um, okay.
I'd like to also ask the question. So, for Gabri, if it's not problem. So this was also your second race because you had to leave the first race due to the technical issues. But still, what is your expectation towards after your performance, and what is your goal is for this championship, of course?
Well, to be honest, I don't really think that I'm gonna be like seconds a lap faster than most of the drivers like today, because I mean it's also a reverse track, so really not anything we're used to, and I don't think it really represents the entirety of the season. Obviously, it's still long. There are many normal tracks that encourage more racing and where the gaps can be closer. I'm most certainly happy about myself. Still heartbroken it didn't end up in a win today. Well, still a podium for my in my first race in the comeback for Mercedes after a very long time. So relatively, I can be happy with that one. for the rest of the season, I'm confident about myself, but we'll see how it goes.
Thank you very much, Gabri. I'll ask my next question to Bowen. Bowen, great. Unfortunate on the final lap, but that was a really good drive on those tires. What do you have to say about that mega stint?
Just shocking, absolutely shocking. I had it, tires were going off, and in the final few laps, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Yeah, that was really close battle with you and Sean. Did you think you could get that move done there? What? I mean, were you planning to go on the inside there when you were going to make the overtake on Sean on the final lap?
I saw the gap on the outside, I went for it, and the tires were gone by then, so obviously it was just impossible.
Lost control. Well, very good drive from you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to the
Right.
race winner,
Oh.
Alex. Oh wait, do you want to say something else, Bowen?
No, I was just saying thank you.
Alex, great drive. What were you thinking at that final safety car restart when you were in fourth and you had some work to do?
If anything, I'll be honest. Firstly, I'll have to ask Bowen quickly. On the first lap, when the VSC came out, I saw you were already on my ass, but I had a red delta at that point, so I wasn't even braking at all. The fact you got damaged then was just me having to lift. If you, if that's any explanation as to what happened there. Yeah, well, on the last restart, yeah, I thought I was going to be fifth, to be honest. So I was surprised I only dropped, 3 places in the end. So yeah, that at that point I thought, okay, I'm back in the race, as you would. But even still, obviously, wasn't easy, and I was glad that I got through the guys the way I did.
Yep, very good management with the safety car restarts. You had 2 of those today. The first one is also pretty good when you were at the back at the start of the second
Thank you.
restart. What happened when you dropped it at turn 2? Because I wasn't looking. I was looking at actually Bowen making his pit stop, and I just see that you've come to a halt on the track map.
Yep, classic error. Just dropped it too far on the curb. That's all it is, really. I dropped it too far on the curb, got on the grass then in the end. So firstly, I was skating on the curb, obviously. And then it was a case of, okay, I can't recover this. Okay, I'm hitting the grass. Oh, okay, I'm round. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. And I was thinking to take the hards to the end, but that lost me a solid, 7-8 seconds or so. So that kind of threw that plan out the window, which, there you go, that explains the early pit stop. Yeah, at that point I thought, okay, Raceman's probably not on, but yeah, the late safety car obviously had other plans, and I was able to pull it off, thankfully. But yeah, it was a tough one, definitely.
Yeah, speaking of that late safety car, what was your plan going to be? Because I was wondering whether you were going to try to box again and catch Gabri, who was probably going to go on to try to win the race, or if you were going to just try to hold out and maybe get second. What was your plan there before the lucky late safety car?
The plan was honestly try to somehow pull it through, because I didn't know how many of the guys behind would still have to pit. Well, yeah, behind, true, because at that point I was still leading the race, but it was getting ever closer. I as soon as I saw Gabri gain, I knew that was basically it. I couldn't have really done much more. Yeah, when the safety car came out, I knew, okay, I have to go in no matter what, because on the final lap, or on the lap that the safety car came out, I hit 60% on the front right. So that was my cue to, okay, I have to pit. Otherwise, there's no more chance. I'd rather, give myself a chance to win over having to try to defend and not come out with anything, because the tires would have just dropped off completely. So yeah, my mind was made up. It was very unlucky that I immediately gained the ground to the safety car, so I couldn't really get the free stop, as you will. Well, it worked out in the end, but it was certainly, I had to work for that one, just like last week.
A nerve-wracking victory. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Alex.
Yep, thank you.
All right, I'll ask Christian Bach to speak next. Christian, if you could unmute, what did you think of that race? Or how did you think you did?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Alex and Gabri, absolute domination. But a bit too many mistakes from my perspective. I think also my quality pace is not on top, and I just think it's a loss of confidence right now.
Um, well, um, you definitely were battling towards the front earlier on, racing with some of the guys near the front. Um, what was what were you thinking as the late safety car came out, and what was your plan for strategy and to try to get back up to the front again?
I'm screwed. Yeah, I pitted a couple of laps earlier, and I saw Bowen come out right in front of me, and yeah, I just had no pace on the mediums or hards at any point.
Yeah, the hards were definitely hard. A lot of people talking about how they were tough to start up. The getting temperature into them was difficult. Did you have that same issue?
Yeah, my tires are ice cubes when the restart.
Yeah. Um, well, thank you for speaking with us, Christian. Great race out there.
No problem.
I think the last one, unless Wezzy or Davido want to speak again, would be...
I think it's Phantom next.
Yes,
sorry.
Phantom. It would be Phantom next. So, Phantom, come up to the stage. Great drive out there. What would you say about what comments do you have about your own performance?
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you great.
Yes, we can hear you, Phantom.
Good evening.
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Alex and Gabri and Sean on the podium. Good job by the three of them. So I started on the hard, which obviously was a bit interesting because we had like 3 straight safety cars at the start. So I couldn't get a free pit stop in like a lot of people had to do. So the whole first stint, I knew I had to make a pit stop. So I went about like lap 24 something on the hards, and after I got them heated up, because it took like 4 laps to heat them up after the safety car, but after that, pace I felt was pretty good. I was battling Sean and Pinky, and yeah, for a bit. So pace was good. I put onto the mediums and decided to speed into the pit lane like an idiot. So then when the safety car came out, I pitted again to serve my 10-second penalty. But then all I had left was a soft because I'd already used. I only took 1 medium and already used it, so it was softs to the end, and they definitely died by the end of the race. But it was enough to take P5. I had a slight contact with Exotic, which I apologise for. Unlucky Exotic, but yeah, I'll take P5 in the end. And apparently the fastest lap, so I think I need to convince Edwin to give the fastest lap point back because I need the point.
All those points are all necessary. So I definitely saw you battling with Pinky for multiple laps consecutively. Do you have any comments about that battle? About what went on there?
Towards the end of the race, at the end of the day, it was a good battle. I was a bit annoyed myself just because I felt like I was on the softs and Pinky was on the medium. I thought if I could have cleared Pinky, first time, I could have had a better chance at actually catching like Sean and Bowen before he span. But instead, I was just stuck battling Pinky for a few laps, which was annoying when I was in the car. Post race, now all I can say is it was a fun battle, and well done to Pinky for staying ahead and taking P4.
All right. Thank you for speaking with us, Phantom. Appreciate it. Anybody have any last things they want to say before the stream ends? Anybody want to ask any questions to each other? Or anything left, or are we good to go?
I think we can done.
Gabri, you were faster than me. Congrats. Man, it's so tough for you. Yeah, really unlucky, man.
Yeah, I guess that was a question. I mean, yeah, I honestly was hoping that there'd be a last lap battle at the because Gabri was gaining a couple tenths, but it just wasn't enough to get in DRS.
Yeah, I think Gabri, in terms of pace, is a fast pace. He was the most consistent there, so he was performing each level at the very first time. So it was very good. But Alex got this amazingly. This Alex's IQ on the strategy is marvelous, but still, it was very tough battle, and I also expected a very these tough battles, the competitiveness, which I saw also in Netherlands today compared to the round 1. This was like more challenging with more clean overtakes, etc. I hope most of the drivers will join up during the next session, and it's gonna be more amazing.
Yes, this was, I feel like in terms of action, a big step forward from Suzuka. I completely agree with you on that. Actually, I do have one more question for Christian. Was there any team orders between you and Gabri there? Because I felt like I saw you let them through a couple of times. Was that forced, or did you decide to do that?
Yeah, it was not my battle. He had a lot more pace, and yeah, just gave him the DRS and tried to attack Alex.
That's a good teammate right there.
Thank you for that, Christian.
No problem, mate.
Teamwork there
I
from
have a
you
question
two.
for Gabri as well.
All right, go on, Ruby.
What did you think of Los Pollos Alejandros?
Well, too bad that Alex got it to see first. He crossed the finish line first, so yeah. It would have been nice if I was the first one to see it.
Maybe
I guess.
maybe it was
I don't know. It was funny, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna return every week, so.
We'll be there for all the races
Wow.
streamed.
Alejandro has decided to sponsor GFRL the whole season, so
championship
he
winner
will
gets to
feature
hear-
on every track.
The championship winner gets to hear Mr. Alejandro's voice.
Yes! Oh, what a good prize!
Yes, that's the perfect prize,
Oh,
but
yes.
I think we are out of time here. Thank you everyone who joined the post-race debrief, and thank you to everyone who raced and everyone who watched.
Thank you for hosting interviews. Appreciate it.
No problem, anytime.
Thank you for the commentary, mate.
Anytime, and we shall be back next weekend. So until